You miss me. Absent WWE star reacts to being called out by Rhea Ripley. Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. I am Jennifer. Have a nice day. For the WWE Family latest news update, please subscribe the channel and press the bell icon. An absent WWE superstar sent an interesting message to Rhea Ripley on social media today. The Eradicator teamed up with Women's World Champion anoa'i Sky to defeat Julia and Roxanne Perez in the main event of last week's episode of WWE Raw. Bayley and former WWE superstar Carmella had a hilarious exchange on X Twitter today, and it prompted Rhea Ripley to get involved in the conversation. Ripley thought the role model's joke about Carmella's mother went too far, and she called her out ahead of tonight's episode of Raw. Bayley responded to Ripley's message and suggested that the 28-year-old missed her. The former leader of Damage CTRL was supposed to team up with Lyra Valkyria at WrestleMania 41 to challenge for the Women's Tag Team Champions. However, Becky Lynch attacked her ahead of the match and then replaced her as Valkyria's tag team partner. Lynch and Valkyria won the Women's Tag Team Championship at the Show of Shows, but lost them back to Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez the following night on Raw. Bayley has not returned to WWE television since she was attacked by the Man before WrestleMania 41. Stephanie Vacker recently called out Rhea Ripley for a potential dream match down the line. In an exclusive interview with Sportskeeda Wrestling's Bill Apter, the NXT Women's Champion named Ripley as her dream opponent. She added that it would be an honor to face the Eradicator, who would be a great opponent for her. Rhea, it's an honor for me, and it would be my honor to face you in the ring. See you soon, because I'm saying this out loud. Someday we'll meet, and I'll take on you and be a great opponent, said Vacker. anoa'i Sky successfully defended the Women's World Championship against Rhea Ripley and Bianca Belair in a triple threat match at WrestleMania 41 last month. Belair suffered a hand injury during the match and is taking some time off to heal. It will be interesting to see what the company has planned for Ripley moving forward. A WWE Hall of Famer recently spoke highly of Rhea Ripley, comparing her to Hulk Hogan. In professional wrestling, there are few superstars who come across as larger than life. Hulk Hogan was one such star who is likely the first name on many people's Mount Rushmores of pro wrestling. So, to be compared to someone of that stature is nothing short of a compliment, and that is exactly what Rhea Ripley received. Speaking on his podcast, Click This, WWE Hall of Famer Kevin Nash had nothing but high praise for Rhea Ripley. He revealed that he is a mark for her and believes strongly in her abilities as a wrestler. Not only did he praise her athleticism, but he also claimed that she could probably take on 50% of the men's roster. Rhea is so athletic. Rhea looks like she could go against probably 50% of the male roster. However, the biggest compliment he gave her during his most recent episode was comparing her to the Hulkster. Nash recalled how he was in awe of Hogan the first time he met him, and that seeing Rhea in action gives him a similar feeling. A star to me is, like I remember when I was a mark and I went down to Joe Louis and I saw Hogan work, and I swore Hogan was 6'9", because he was just bigger than life, his charisma, everything else. And then when I finally met him, he wasn't anywhere near that size. It's the same thing with Rhea. I thought Rhea was like 6'0", 185 pounds girl, and she's probably 5'7". But on TV, the way she moves, she comes across as probably bigger than life. There is no denying that the Eradicator is an exceptionally gifted and talented pro wrestler. She will no doubt join the likes of Kevin Nash in the Hall of Fame once her career is done and dusted with. One of the reasons why Rhea Ripley is considered a top star is the fact that she is a perennial championship contender. Ever since she joined WWE, there has rarely been a moment when she is not challenging for a major title, and this hasn't changed even today. On the heels of WrestleMania 41, Ripley is still very much in the world title picture, and if the last few weeks have indicated anything, it's that she still has her sights set on the Women's World Championship. Of course, this means she will face anoa'i Sky once more, and that is a dream match any day of the week. WE superstars always find time on social media for a little friendly banter, and that was no different ahead of Monday Night Raw on May 19th. Bayley hasn't been seen on television since she was replaced by Becky Lynch in the women's tag team match at WrestleMania, and another woman who hasn't been on TV in forever is Carmella. Those two had an interaction on social media that caught the attention of Rhea Ripley. Rhea Ripley has her sights set on the Women's Championship once again, as evident after her victorious tag team match with Io Sky over Roxanne Perez and Julia on last week's Raw. With Bayley out of the picture, she has done her best to remain relevant on social media. "Always my pets goodnight," Bayley said in a social media post. A few hours later, Carmella responded, "I always your mom goodnight," to which Bayley didn't hold back. "I only your mom into mornings," after she brushed them teeth though. Her response didn't get as many likes as the original tweet, but Rhea Ripley's response of "Bayley" drew even more attention to it. With Bayley responding to Ripley, "You miss me," it's clear that all of these superstars have a tight bond that they never get to show off on television. The last time Carmella had a televised match in WWE was on the March 6, 2023, episode of Raw. She was defeated by Bianca Belair in just under 9 minutes and suffered the same result the week prior when she lost to Asuka. While she was 0-2 in those matches, her 2023 got off to a great start when she beat Candice LeRae, Machine, and Piper Niven to qualify for the Elimination Chamber, a match that saw her finish as runner-up to Asuka. In November 2023, Carmella and Corey Graves welcomed their first child, Dimitri. Just last month, the two announced that Carmella is once again pregnant with baby number 2 on the way. She's been very outspoken recently about WWE on social media, but it seems like the door will always be open for her to return when the opportunity presents itself. With Bayley not having a match on television for over a month now, her last match was a victory over one half of the current tag team champions, Liv Morgan. When she returns, it'll be interesting to see if she once again has her sights set on the tag team championships. Rhea Ripley is likely going to face Io Sky on the upcoming Saturday night's main event show, or they'll hold off a few more weeks until Money in the Bank. Ripley and Bayley's social media interaction comes at an interesting time as the two have only had one singles match against each other, a match that saw Ripley victorious in 11 minutes on the March 20th, 2023 episode of Raw. Popular metal band Suicide Silence have reacted to WWE's Rhea Ripley, paying tribute to them and their late lead vocalist, Mitch Lucker. During the latest episode of the Suicide Silence podcast, the band's members reacted to Rhea Ripley shouting them out during her appearance on an episode of Kevin Hart's Cold as Balls YouTube show last month. Watching a clip of Ripley's appearance on the show, Suicide Silence thanked her for the shout-out and discussed her signature WWE entrance stomp, which is a tribute to the band's late lead vocalist, Mitch Lucker, who passed away